as a minimalist CEO. Turning my clients' dreams into reality is what I do, showing that success is truly, truly for everyone. Hey, you guys, I've got new shows weekly. Stay tuned and live your best life.
Make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. 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 Work it, work it, work it, work it.
Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazines. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Get so, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. You want my Chinese, red carpet TV. Valley my limousine. Box office sweet tea. And I spend on me. Now I just snatch trophies. Put the bass in your walk. Get so, let your whole body talk. Come on, girl. Put the bass in your walk. Head to toe. Let your whole body talk. Oh, 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 oh.
Testing 1, 2, 3, baby. Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me out there, everybody? Can you hear me? You guys, Facebook, LinkedIn, Creamantonio.com. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Somebody let me know, baby, because we got a great show. Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate that back in the studio. Mal is there. We are getting ready for the show in 26 seconds, y'all. We're talking about these passport bros again. We're getting all this stuff figured out. We're getting these buds out, ready for the launch next week. If you can hear me, chime into the comments, share this, like this, send this out to people, y'all. Let's get this party started. Let's get into this. Share this, like this, love this, you guys. Go grab a cocktail. Go grab a coffee. Good morning, America. Good evening, Philippines. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, honey. That was this past the other day, you guys. Profiles Asia event. We had a phenomenal time. Everybody who was there. Diplomats, politicians, billionaires. That's Jorge, you guys. That's Manny. Helen. Rick, you guys. Editor-in-chief. Phenomenal event. Profiles Asia, you guys, 2023, they launched their magazine, you guys. Hello, hello. The magazine is right here, you guys. Grab your copy of this. Hello, thank you, Kareem Jackson. Come on, live on the set, you guys. We're here this evening. Get into this little Passport Bros. I am glad that you guys are here. We're getting a little sound effect. We're getting things figured out over here. We're going to have a much better show for you coming back this season. You guys, Profiles has me. They've got me here. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me it's not awesome, you guys. Profiles Asia comes out with their stuff. It was a great situation. You guys, again, I'm Kareem Jackson. You're live on the set. I still got my outfit on. I'm showing this off, you guys. You see this? Our designer is phenomenal, you guys. Phenomenal. Alan, you guys. His name is Alan. He's phenomenal. You guys are going to see him on our website. Really, really, really great stuff. Great thing. This is my size, too, if you can believe that. And I'm 6'4". So, Alan Soriano, I appreciate that. Over at Sari Collection, you guys. That's in Bulacan, Malolos, you guys, city in the Philippines island. So, I appreciate this. It's a great. I was the belle of the ball at the event, you guys. I was belle of the ball, you guys. Anyway, you guys, I'm Kareem Jackson, and you're live on the set with me. We're going to get into this situation right here. You can put my bar at the bottom, you guys, because we're going to get into these little Passport Bros situation, you guys, because we're going to abolish these myths. We've been getting into this all week long. And Passport Bros, you guys are giving these guys the blues. They've got me doing this script again, you guys. We are beating the algorithm. We're getting this shit out there. But the Passport Bros, you guys, I've got 10 myths that I want to get explained to you right now, you guys. 10 myths about the Passport Bros. You guys, you've got it twisted. You guys that believe in the Republicans and the Democrats and all these weird people that have the propaganda alligators going and all the robots going, because at the end of the day, they got you guys, the brothers and sisters, they got you guys hating each other. What are you hating each other for? How are you battling of the sexes over brothers getting passports? We're going to get into all this stuff like that, because there's a whole situation, you guys, where they've got you pretty much at edge with each other, fighting each other. That's what they're showing on the whole online, debates and all the chat rooms and back-to-back Passport Bros, TikTok, honey. Got the girls going off on the brothers and the brothers going off on the chicks and everything like that. But you guys, I want to get into this whole thing. I want to clear something up, because there's some myths out there. I want to really get into this whole Passport Bros. I want to get it explained. You guys know I've been a Passport Bros since I was 8 years old. I left the States over a decade ago. Built my life, found a love of my life, all these great things, all the things you guys are talking about. I am a success story of it. I've been doing it a long damn time. My father was a Passport Bro. My grandfather was a Passport Bro. My godfather was a Passport Bro. Passport Bro uncles. So I'm just saying, it ain't new to me. So you guys are kind of behind, but we're going to get into all that kind of stuff like that. If you guys, if there's someone commenting, you guys can let me know. You can tell me in the back office, you guys. But you guys, Passport Bros is blowing the fuck up. You guys know that it is the hot topic right now. And Passport Bros, typically, you guys, pretty much, you guys see it as black males, straight American male community. That's kind of what the identity out there is right now, which is kind of BS in itself. It's much bigger than that. But most of you guys, especially the sisters out there, some of y'all brothers too, you have all got this twisted. And that's why I want to get into it. That's why I want to get with you guys and really have this episode, break this down. We've been doing this all week long because I want y'all to see this, okay? I want that algorithm. We are live on LinkedIn. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on the Facebook showroom. We're trying to get TikTok soon. We're live at creamantonio.com, I think. So you guys, in this video, I'm going to explain these myths to you and some realities to you that you guys are missing. I really don't want you to fall for the hype. I don't want you guys to be believing in the okie doke. And I hate when they're telling you lies. Back when I was here in Asia and the COVID broke out, I was hearing Trump say it was a hoax, where I'm sitting in Asia, the only Black American media in Asia, seeing folks dropping the fuck down dead in the middle of the street over something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was something. And back home, they're telling you guys it's a hoax. Not telling you about the food you eat, not telling you about your health and all those things like that that are killing you. So real quick, you guys, this is going to be a short episode. Again, not a full episode. We're just going to get in here. My guys are testing stuff. We're testing the new show set up and the backdrops and everything like that. So we're going to have this episode really quick. And then Monday, you guys, we start the full show on Monday next week, baby. And on Tuesday, you remember that they got the whole bank. They're kicking off the tax season in the States and Black History Month with some kick-ass deals for people to go to their bank and get their new phenomenal inner city hood Black-owned bank accounts at this bank. So we're talking to them on Tuesday. This is our second time having them on the show. So welcome back, and I welcome them back as well. So we're going to do a whole full episode later. But you guys, I want to get into the brushstrokes. I want to get into the big things because I see you guys following for this crap. And I hate to see my brothers and sisters go at each other and following this Democratic Republican, he said, she said bullshit, when the issue is passport bros and passport sisters is a bigger phenomenon than Black folks, relationships, chicks. And Filipinas, don't get into this. Asian girls, don't get into this. Dominican girls, don't fall for this. We still got a little slave mentality in us, so we're falling for this crap. But you guys, anyway, Kareem Jacks, you guys are live on the set right now. You guys, I'm going to have him play a quick clip for you guys so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about if you don't know what Passport Bros is really about. We're going to show you some great commercials, my ebook, and things like that. We got to pay some bills around here, but then we're going to come right back and we're going to get right into 10 myths about Passport Bros that you need to know. So play that, Brother Mao. Let them see that this video, because it's going to explain what the fuck I'm talking about. This is going to explain it. This video is going to die. You guys, I think, yeah, here we go.
You went after the passport bros, but did you ever check the white men that do this?
No. You know why? Because white men aren't dumb enough like Black men to tell us about it. Just like Black men are the only stupid ones in the bunch that'll get on the internet and publicly talk trash about their women. Nobody else does this but them. Asian men don't do it. Latin men don't do it. White men don't do it. It's only our men that get on the internet and try to humble us by talking trash about us like it works. Absolutely none of us think that white men don't do this. Hell, that's where the term mail order bride came from. We know that white men do it, but they're just a little bit more with discretion. They got discretion. They have a little bit more dignity. But hell, if white women ain't gonna say nothing, what we gonna do?
You guys, that's kind of what they're dealing with. The sisters that are actually sitting up and getting into it. They're giving the brothers some bad news. They're giving the brothers a run for their money. They are upset. And now the passport sisters. There's been passport sisters for a long time, but you guys, again, this is Kareem Jacks just chiming in. I'm glad that you guys are here. Share this, like this, because if you got some passport bros, some women out there that are frustrated or whatever, they're going to want to see this episode, because I'm going to get into these 10 minutes with you really quick, you guys. We're going to get into the whole situation, and then we're going to come through and we're going to actually talk about it. You can engage. You can ask me questions if you want to. I've got my guys on the comments. You guys threading in. I can see them when you guys do it, so let me know all about that. But you guys, we're going to get into this show. But Brother Mal, I want them to see my intro and all my good stuff first. Could you mind go through and do that intro and give me that first little commercial spot going on? Because we got to pay these bills right here, you guys. So you guys check this out, grab a snack, all that great stuff, and come right on back, because we're going to get into the 10 myths. I want you to share this. It's going to be good. I'm getting into these myths because they got you guys all fucked up. And I don't like to see my brothers and sisters in this situation. So I'm just saying that to say that. We have that ready or not?
Success is for everyone. You're special. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Kareem Jackson is here. Turn your dreams into reality. Remember, baby, success is for everyone. Live on the set, new shows weekly.
Having a good time, people? You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back.
Hey, you guys, Kareem Jackson, you were live on the set. I've got some news to tell you. 10 years ago, I left California, USA on the beach, and I got on a plane. I went to the tropics, and I reinvented myself. I wanted to turn my dreams into reality. I had a great time, great friend. I published magazines, books. I meditated. I sipped coconuts, you guys. I had tattoo competition, weekly shows, and I want you guys to know I sat down, and I wanted to write step by step how I did it. How did I get free? How did I outsource everything? How did I get to where I could run my company from my laptop? And now I finished it. It is done. My new book, you guys, Outsource Everything, is out now. I finished it. I'm telling you all about how I gained my freedom, how I live in the tropics next to the beach in a beautiful lifestyle, and I still run my business. I outsource everything. My new ebook, it's out now, you guys. It's available right now, you guys. I made it to where freedom is here for you. You can get the same freedom that I did. It's totally possible, and it's totally doable. And this has never been a better time than to do it. Grab my new ebook, Outsource Everything, on Google Play and the App Store, you guys. And of course, creamantonio.com/my ebook. Outsource Everything. Outsource Everything, How to Be a Minimalist CEO by Kareem Jackson. Introduction for small business owners and entrepreneurs. Presented by K & Co America and the Chunkston Group. To break free.
I love what I do. I love where I'm going. And I love how I'm getting there. Ford Explorer, Escape, and Edge. Find out why Ford SUVs are #1 in brand loyalty.
Born to roll.
Three, two, one. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set
with Kareem Jackson, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, baby. Let's go, honey. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get into this, you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Kareem Jackson, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back, you guys. Kareem Jackson live on the set. You guys, okay, we're getting this whole passport bro stuff. You guys have been wearing me out about this topic. And I want to break this down for you. First of all, you guys, what people think a passport bro is not really what a passport bro is. It's kind of like 10% of it, but maybe 5% of it. But it's not really what a passport bro is. You guys think a passport bro is a brother who's sick and tired of the sisters' attitudes back home, pretty much the States, the black males I told you about, right? Their lack of support, their bad attitudes, their lack of respect, and their seemingly kind of gold digger attitudes too, right? That's kind of how you see the brothers talking about it. That's what you see in the media. That's what you see everybody pushing. That's what you guys are mad about. That's what the girls are commenting on. That's kind of what you see passport bros as, right? So go figure me here. Just follow me here. This propaganda shit. So these brothers, because of women and all that kind of stuff like that, these brothers are going to go get their passport. They're going to go to the passport. They're going to go down to the post office, make sure their credit report or their background check or their child support's paid. They're going to get their passports. They're going to get all their funds together. Okay, this is going to be a few $1,000s. They're going to get their ticket for $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever it might be, going wherever the hell they're going to go. They're going to get all that together. Then they're going to get a plane ticket. They're going to go abroad to meet a chick and sex, and that's it. That's kind of what you, okay, I get I get that the brothers are saying it themselves, but I believe that these guys, they're only talking about part of it. They're only talking about a really small part of it. Usually they're looking for wives. That's true. Maybe even relationships. A lot of people, they may go with their spouse already, but they're really looking for wives who appreciate them. But the key component that the sisters, what you ladies are missing is the key component to the passport bro situation is they're looking for someone that supports them and loves them how they are at their current status. That's the issue. It's the status. It's the level of lifestyle that they're living right now. they're not really trying to bring these wives back to the States, right? That would defeat the whole purpose, right? And truthfully, that's not true either. There's a lot of biracial. There's a lot of biracial kids in the U.S. all over the place. In the U.K., people take their women and their husbands and whatever back home with them. Yes, they do. What it is that you may not believe this, but some of these women and men abroad like their countries, love their countries, and don't really want to live in America. You ever thought about that? Especially when they know that they can live better in their own country with this person, right? So in this video, check this out. Because this video, I figured this is worth 1,000 words. Okay, this video I'm getting ready to play, it's going to break down the issue so you guys can see what the whole Passport Bros are dealing with right now. Because the video is worth 1,000 words. Okay, so play this clip for the people out there, Mr. Mao, right now, so they can see what I'm really talking about. Because I want you guys to see what's going on, and then you can see the bullshit that they're putting you through and making the Passport Bros and you guys all hate each other. Check this video out. Check it out.
Why I chose to leave the US and now I am living in Central Portugal. And hi, if you're new here, my name's Kara and I live and travel abroad. I wanted to leave the US because I wanted a slower pace of life. My husband and I were just really over the toxic hustle work culture of America. Last year, shortly after our daughter was born, I was working mornings and my husband was working nights and we barely saw each other. And I specifically remember looking at him saying, it shouldn't be this hard. And I didn't have postpartum depression. It was like I had postpartum rage because I was on TikTok. And I was seeing people in other countries getting a year's worth of maternity leave. And I had to beg the company I worked for at the time to give me any time off at all after working for them for almost 2 years. And as time went on, I saw more people on TikTok who were living and traveling abroad and they had more flexibility. They were safe and access to good medical care that wasn't tied to their employment. So I started doing some researching. I compared countries. My husband and I saved up all the money we had so we could start traveling and living abroad. I'm running out of time. Hit the plus to fall for part 2.
Okay, you guys. Did you hear the sister? Did you hear her? Hello again. Welcome back, you guys. Kareem Jackson live on the set. Talking about a Passport Bros today in the midst right here. Put my little bar at the bottom. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, you a little late, brother. A little late on that one. But put the little bar back at the bottom. Passport Bros midst. We're talking about that today, you guys. But did you hear her? Did you hear how she said that she has kind of postpartum rage, people? Postpartum rage. She really mad. She was seeing on TikTok people in other countries. She ain't comparing it to her man. If you see the video later, and we can show her again, her man's a white dude. Her baby's biracial. They live in their life, okay? So we're going to get into these, you guys, really quick. These myths right here, I want to break these down because I see you guys falling for this, and you see people like her, and you realize there's something bigger here than Passport Bros. But as usual, they want black folks to fight amongst ourselves. And then now with the Filipinas and the Latina girls, they like when we fighting with each other. But the truth is, let's get number one. Number one, you guys. This has been happening for hundreds of years. White guys have been with Japanese, Vietnamese, and Filipino women for literally generations. There's generations of mixed kids in the States, Phil-Ams, Chinese, Phil-American, all these things because they met these women, whether in the military or whatever the hell it was. They brought them back home and they have a family. So this is not new. They've been doing this for literally generations of kids. And you all know what I'm talking about. So this is just new to us, which is not a compliment, okay? Number two, you guys, number two. LGBTQ community, shout out to you because the gay community has been doing this forever as well. They've been traveling to Rome. They've been traveling to Prague. They've been traveling to the Netherlands. They've been traveling to Canada and Mexico and work at Amsterdam forever because lifestyle of gay folks was more accepted abroad. A lot of things, especially in Europe, it was more at being black. All those racist things were not around. You could really get your life, honey. They didn't just go from one city to Chicago and go to Freaknik, and they was going international. So they've been doing it forever. Three, you guys. Didn't you see my sister? Her name, by the way, is Cara Celeste West. Find her on TikTok. Passport Sisters is a real thing. Women, okay, I know a few Passport Sisters. Most of my followers, my clients, and my fans, they're women entrepreneurs. Most of them, believe it or not, I don't know, they like me. My clients, my fans, usually be women. That's why I'm talking to the ladies today. I'm explaining this to the ladies today. And the ladies are also sick of these brothers. They're sick of the bullshit. And they're also sick of the USA too. You heard what you said. You heard what she said. She said she had postpartum rage, people. postpartum rage. So all I'm saying is that Passport Sisters is real. It's a real thing. You saw the very first clip with the negative passport sister, right? But it's a real thing. So blaming the passport bros, and I'm going to get into this more, ladies, understand most of these passport bros, the ones that I know, the truth be told, they're hurting inside. Not just because of the women and the way they were treated with women, but they're hurting inside. So we're going to get into that. I got one more clip that I want you guys to see. This is going to really, this is going to crack y'all up. I want you to see this clip because I want you to, Passport Bros is blowing up, y'all. These folks are out here going crazy. Got one more clip, you guys. We're going to come back and talk about number 4. So play this clip, you guys. When you get back here, just number 4, we're going to get back into it. But I want you to see this clip so you can see what I'm talking about on number 4. Please play the clip, Mr. Matt.
You know what the best thing about the Passport Bros is? That women have came out and said, yeah, we're joining this movement. Women have been like, yeah, I left the country to find my husband. That's how I got the man I'm with today. Or women been like, I'm joining you guys. I'm leaving the country now to go find me a husband. And they're mad. They're making hate videos. They're just going to be like, well, you're just mad. No American man wants you. Why are y'all mad that women are doing it too?
Sorry. I'm not sure if that was the right clip or not, but but I'm gonna tell you this. Number 4, you guys, is that it's not really about sex. That's the propaganda. It's not even really about wives. The truth of it is America, and you know this, is expensive. And in most countries around the world, and I said expensive, I didn't say it was expensive. In most countries around the world, $25,000 a year, which is poverty in America, $25,000 a year. So the $35,000, the $45,000 a year bros are millionaires abroad. They're millionaires. When they take that 25K, that 35, 45, 50K abroad, they're millionaires with all the benefits, with all the perks, good and bad, of being a millionaire. So they're battling a whole lot of issues. They're putting it on the sisters. I know they are, but I think they're really hurting deep inside, ladies. Number 5, you guys, the truth about it is, you guys know what I'm talking about. The whole world knows, since Black Lives Matter, it's out here. Everyone knows it. Racism in America is bad. So imagine going to another country, being a Black American and being an asset, being sought after, being adored, being appreciated, being respected. Could you imagine not being a nigga anymore? And actually, nigga abroad is kind of a complimenting statement with hip hop community. They all want to be niggas now, everybody. But when you go home, the racism is just crazy. So that's a big part of it that everybody's missing when they go and travel around. It's not just about the girls. Number 6, you guys, the average guy, any color, any sexuality, the average guy, the below average guy, actually, because 45,000 a year is average in America right now. So the below average dude, especially if you're white, especially if you're unattractive, whatever, right? Can be an average dude, above average dude, can even live an upper middle class lifestyle abroad and have all the benefits that go along to it. Like the girls, like the living, like the better health, eating out 3 times a day, not once a week, twice a week, eating out 3 times a day. They can live good. So of course, why would they not go abroad? Why there's so much more going on here, ladies. And I just hate seeing you fall for the okey doke. Number 7, you guys, America is expensive, fam. I'm going to reiterate this. I'm going to repeat it again because it's worth saying again, y'all. And you are literally killing yourself to be average. You're working 3, 4 jobs. Some people, right? Hard jobs, real jobs, physical jobs, just to be average. Not a lot of us, not everybody. I get it. But the truth of it is, that's what the wave you're seeing. So imagine if you're an average dude making 25, 30, 45 a year, then you want to date. You know how hard that is? Whereas in the Philippines, for example, or in Ghana, you can live okay off that money. At least the same as you do in the States. Remember, you ain't making but 25, 35, 45, 55,000 a year. The women in the States that are complaining, they wouldn't want you anyway, right? And it doesn't matter if you're black, white, or whatever. Them are not the ones who want you. That's the issue. And remember this. If you got 5 people abroad, many of them are living for $500 to $1,500 a month. You may not want to live that way. I know you might be bougie. I came and I went the whole meditation route. But you pay about $1,500 a month or $2,500 a month. You living like that. You got a maid. You got a nanny to watch your kids. You got a cook to cook meals for you so that the quality of the food is better. You know you're eating on time. So you got high blood. You got diabetes. You got whatever. You know you got that in check. The stress goes away. And you can afford to actually be a philanthropist. You ain't got to worry about, can I give $5, $10, $20 to the church? You know, you can give, you can help people. You can do things for people. You can have friends around you. All your friends do things together because you all are okay. You're not stressed out. You eating out 3 times a day, healthy, good food, fresh food. So if you like philanthropy, you want to help people and give back. When you're abroad, you can volunteer. That's why you see folks traveling to volunteer, because you can afford to give back abroad. America, sometimes you can't really afford to help the hood. I'm just saying, so you could feel amazing. And a lot of these guys, they feel amazing. They go abroad, they're able to reinvent themselves. Like I reinvented myself. You could reinvent yourself. And so that is really what's getting these people. That's what's getting them. The women, I'm telling you, there's a big ass sundae, and the women are the cherry on top. That is it. Believe me, ladies. Because you know a lot of these dudes are struggling just to survive in the States, but you know they work and you know they okay. We got parents and we saw them work and grind, but they didn't really get ahead. We see it. Another video, you guys, I want them to play for you really quick. We're going to get into number 8 next, but you guys, look at this video. We're going to talk about this when you come back, because this breaks my heart, kind of. But play the video for them, please, Mal. And let them see this next video here, so you guys see how the passport bros are really going through it right now.
Back to the series of living in Portugal as a boundless life family. Today was our daughter's birthday, so we decided to do something special and visit Pina Palace. Y'all, the hills to get up to this palace are intense, but the views are stunning. And the palace is unlike anything I've ever seen. This palace is actually located in the town of Sintra where we're living, and it's absolutely iconic. The palace was built in 1854, and the palace was built with a purpose to serve as a summer residence for King Ferdinand II. The palace is incredibly detailed, and you really do need a full day to walk the entire grounds. I still can't believe we're living in such a beautiful city with so many castles and palaces surrounding it. Living here is truly a dream.
Okay, do you see her struggling? Do you see her stress? She got her white man and her mixed baby with her. Do you see her dealing with any issues? Do you see the police harassing her? So number 8, y'all, that gets me to this. Number 8, quality of life. If we learned anything at all with COVID and all that whole thing, was the quality of life. You can put that bar back at the bottom here. We are talking about passport bros today, baby. I want people to, y'all just chime in. I want you to know what we're talking about. The quality of life abroad is the one thing. You hear what she's talking about, and she has a good job. She's actually in Europe some damn where. So her money, it ain't really like it is for the passport bros. Her money doesn't go as far away. So quality of life and mental health and all of these things in the States, we know that it's lacking. We know it is. So we get a better circle of influence. We can afford fresh quality food. Hey, from Worldwide Entrepreneurs, MJ Lopez, leaders, I'm watching you right now. Thank you so much, John Christian San Miguel. I appreciate it. Shout out to you. Thanks for putting it up on the screen, you guys. Worldwide Entrepreneurs, you guys. Entrepreneurship is around the world too. But Pastor, okay, back to Pastor Bros. Thank you very much, brother. And you guys, I love you guys. Good to be with you guys. We got a great event with these guys coming up soon. So keep in touch with these people. The truth of it is, you guys, all of these folks, they're living abroad. Their quality of life is great. They can have a better situation. They can eat better food. Her kid is in a nice private daycare type thing. She talks about that as well. She's around this. She's enjoying it. Her husband has said, I think he just stay home husband. So she making enough to do enough for everybody. You can have a community, which is what she talks about. There's a kind of a community there, and it's safe. The crime rates, like 1950s USA, I can leave my doors open. I can walk around outside in the middle of the night, with just the street lights on, if there are street lights, and nothing happens. There's no issue. So she's talking about it. I'm reiterating the quality of life. So they get off this damn plane and they see these pretty girls, or maybe but then the life. Them getting off, and for once they're not a nigga no more. For once they ain't a scrub no more. A lot of folks, that's what they're really experiencing. Number 9, you guys, brothers, Black Americans, we are late as hell. Y'all late. You just getting woke to the whole lifestyle transition, relationships, and the US dollar conversion rate, all that kind of thing. You're just waking up to this. This is not new. Folks have been outsourcing their clothing, their fashion lines, all of this stuff for hundreds of years. It's just sad to see that you're just now getting your passport. That's the sad thing, that you're just now understanding and getting to understand what these things are. Because I really kind of wish some of your brothers would have actually, figured this out and actually started doing this situation and getting out there and seeing what's available around the world before you broke up with your girl. Because you see this sister, she took her man and her baby. Brothers, y'all can do that. You can have a passport bro and a passport sister and go out there and travel the world, and it will change your life. I got one more video I want you guys to see, and I'm going to come back here for number 10, because number 10, you guys, this is going to crack you up, but this is going to be some real talk. Because the 10th thing I figured that you guys are falling for the hype over is really, really, really something that's really bad for the culture. And again, the propaganda makes us pit and argue against us, so blacks and brown folks and women and men are fighting together, when the truth is nothing to do with that. It's nothing to do with that. So I'm going to get into that. But you guys have one more video I want you to see, and then we're going to come right back, and I want you guys to let's get into this a little bit more, then we're going to be over this video. Just one more video, one more thing.
You pay attention to the passport bros, like they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia,
Yes.
The Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education, women that need them, women that need
women
them.
are raised to be wives. They learn everything from birth, from their father, from their mother, how to be a wife and how to support your men.
Women that need them.
It's not even women that need them, it's women that treat them with respect.
So we don't.
Y'all know y'all don't.
I'm Charmaine and I'm 23 years old. Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. Oh wow, yes. Impressive. Okay, so Charmaine, would you consider dating a foreigner? Yes. Wow. I would love to. You would love to try to date a foreigner. Okay, so why is that? I think to try something new, because from my past, I always date Filipino guys, and I think nowadays it's okay to date a foreigner. Okay, so you want to explore? Yeah, explore. Does it matter what race a guy is? For me, it doesn't matter. As long as either it's white or black or brown, as long as I'm comfortable with that person, I'll go for it. You'll go for it.
She said she will go for it. I just played that to store up a little bit more for you to kind of give you what they're dealing with. How do you reject? When someone speaks that way, a lot of these brothers, you guys, they haven't experienced that before. They've never felt that way before. And not just about you. The issue is a much bigger situation than passport bros and sisters and black folks and white folks and traveling. It's a much bigger issue than that. Much bigger issue than that. And I'm going to tell you this too, is that while you guys are fighting with each other, you got to understand something. These brothers, what I hear when the most of them are talking is I hear some hurt brothers pleading, calling out, or either they've been calling out. Now they're just giving up and just saying, hey, I'm just going to go fly. But it's not just about you, ladies. Do not take this to heart. Do not let the propaganda make this about you. Living in America itself is hard. They can't make it. The average American makes $45,000 a year. You know that's before taxes. You know what that is. You know how hard that is. And then he's got to go out, provide. And then you're a brother, and you hear about Kevin Samuels and all these guys and the girls. They want folks making $100,000, $200,000. They want to come. So these brothers are dealing with that in their soul, and they're not telling you the truth. They're calling you, they're pulling you down, they crab mentality in you, they talking shit. But inside, these brothers, I promise you, they are hurting in life, in the situation they're in. Then they go abroad. So number 10, you guys, the last one here, Passport Bros is a very divisive name. Democrats, Republicans, they're just terrible at putting names together. Obamacare, which is, everyone, that's not, I don't even know why they threw that out there, because everybody don't like us. So then that was half of the fight was the name, really and truly. But in the day, Passport Bros is a very divisive name. The truth is, Americans in general, Americans and Europeans from the UK are waking up to the bullshit. That's what it is. Forget the money, your knowledge, your skills, your stress. Forget all that. And even forget your physical appearance. Even forget your financial status. Because in the day, America right now is very hard. People are struggling. There's people that are homeless, people that are on the road. As that girl said to you, she looked at TikTok and saw the health benefits, the maternity leave. There's so many just bread and butter issues that folks are traveling, at least for a while, around. So imagine if you can forget all the physical appearance, all the money, all those things. Imagine whatever you have today, whatever you look like, whatever's in the bank account, whatever job you have, whatever, 25,000 a year or higher. Imagine it's all enough. Imagine that was fine. Imagine that was enough to get you retired, enough for you to enjoy your life, enough for you to see how you could live as an older person and save. Fact, people, facts. America is hard, and the truth be told, maybe you can take your wife, your kids, like this girl did, like Cara Celeste West did. Take your wife and your kids. Take your girlfriend, take your bae, whatever. And you guys experience this together. But the issue is not you. The issue is that America, look at the eggs. Eggs are $1.50 a dozen, $2 a dozen, $3 a dozen abroad. You paying 20, 15? Food is fresh, lettuce is fresh, vegetables are fresh, fruits are fresh abroad. So abroad, imagine if everything you had was enough and you didn't have to do anything. I'm just saying, that's what these brothers are dealing with. Don't fall for the propaganda, please. Don't fall for that. The divisive rhetoric, do not fall for that. Just please understand, they're trying to divide you guys. They're trying to get you guys to go along with each other and to pit against each other so you don't focus on the real issue. Is it's not about the women and the men. Because when these men go abroad, the reason they're treating the women better, probably, the reason they're opening doors for them is because when it comes down to it, they can afford to be better men. They can afford to eat out. They can afford to treat a woman right. And in America, they can't afford it. It's not going to happen for them. And yeah, they don't get the quality of woman that they deserve or that they want because it's not their fault. It's America's fault. Remember, they're the same guy. This is your scrub going abroad and doing better. And you want to think they're taking advantage of women. But you heard the ladies, they're open to dating. Did they look poor? Did they look uneducated? Come on now. They speak English. Hello? That's 2 languages. So what are you thinking? And I know everywhere's not like the Philippines, but you guys understand that. And there's one more clip I want to play you guys. We got to go to a commercial break and play some bills. But one more clip I want to play for you guys. And then I want you to see this because I think this is going to wrap it up. It's going to bring it back home. And then I want to have my monologue close this out and let you guys get in with your morning. But I really wanted to give insights. If you have any more questions, you guys, I believe there's a clip where it's me and the girl is up top, or maybe there's another clip. I'm not sure. I think there was a longer clip. If I'm crazy, then let me know. Yeah. Play my I got a duet, you guys. I did with these folks, and I want to tell you something. Is that when it comes down to it, these brothers are not telling you. Maybe their ego, maybe their pride, and they want to blame women. They want to blame the girls, and maybe they're small-minded. I'm not sure. But the issue is that a lot of folks, millions, are leaving the United States and the UK right now and going abroad. Not just black folks that are upset with women. Millions of people. This is the largest exodus of expats, passport bros, and passport sisters, as you see, in Western civilization history. Probably since they discovered the damn islands in Africa and all this crap. Because they see that abroad they can do so much better. And they are okay as they are. They don't have to have an inferiority complex. They don't have to worry about the police. They don't have to worry about any of that. And if they out there doing dumb shit and they get drugged by some girl, taking advantage of or whatever like that, then they deserve that. But 9 out of 10 expats, passport bros, passport girls, that's not it. They probably take their girls and their men and their kids, as you saw from Celeste, Cara, I'm sorry, Cara Celeste West. As you saw from Cara, they're not. It's not that story is not exactly how it is. Another thing we're gonna get into really quick, and then I'm gonna play this video. Just give me one more second, y'all. These guys are doing better than they were abroad, or at least the same. I know some women like to take care of their own home. They don't want other people in their home. They like cooking. They've been planning for this. I know you hear these stories. But the truth of it is, I don't know no damn expats, passport bros, and passport sisters who are doing their own damn laundry. They're cutting their grass. They're cleaning their house. They got people that work for them. They can afford a maid abroad. Or either they're living in a resort or somewhere like that that has room service all the time. Or a condo that has someone that comes every single day. Or they're eating out every single day. They're living better. But most of these dudes, what you don't see, they work. These dudes got jobs. And a lot of them back home, they were teachers. They worked for factories. They worked at small businesses, or they're entertainers, or they're DJs. A lot of these folks, some of them have jobs too at the embassy maybe, or they have jobs, at hotels or resorts, or they're chefs. Some of them are singers, R&B singers. I know plenty of passport sisters who are singing, Black sisters who are singing abroad at hotels and things like that. And they're residents there because they can't get a residency in Las Vegas, but they can get one in Thailand. They can get one in Bangkok. So it's not this negative situation that you guys are getting pictured out there. So play that duet, please, for these folks. And we'll be coming right back here in just 1 second. We'll pay some bills. We got to pay for our commercial. And we'll be right back, you guys. And we're going to wrap this up because I really want to talk to you about this situation. Let's give them that slow. This is amazing, y'all. This clip is just the funniest situation, and I had to duet this girl. But here it is, you guys. Thanks for you. Enjoy this. Enjoy this.
You went after the passport bros, but did you ever check the white men that do this?
No. You know why? Because white men aren't dumb enough like black men to tell us about it. Just like black men are the only stupid ones in the bunch that'll get on the internet and publicly talk trash about their women. Nobody else does this but them. Asian men don't do it. Latin men don't do it. White men don't do it. It's only our men that get on the internet and try to humble us by talking trash about us like it works. Absolutely none of us think that white men don't do this. Hell, that's where the term mail order bride came from. We know that white men do it, but they're just a little bit more with discretion. They got discretion. They have a little bit more dignity. But hell, if white women ain't gonna say nothing, what we gonna do?
Having a good time, people? You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back.
I love what I do. I love where I'm going. And I love how I'm getting there. Ford Explorer, Escape, and Edge. Find out why Ford SUVs are #1 in brand loyalty.
Born to roll.
3, 2, 1. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
Okay, y'all. Okay. So you heard the sister. Thank you for the applause. You heard the sister. I'm gonna tell you this: white folks don't need to tell you about it. If you've seen King Kong, if you've seen Beauty and the Beast, if you've seen Tarzan, Pocahontas, 007 when he was screwing with Grace Jones, when they leave their women and go with someone else, it's in Hollywood. It's all over that. You see it in your face. So they don't have to say anything to their wives and things like that. It's obvious. It's just that white women don't go against white guys. But you see these Vietnamese, Japanese wives since the 60s and 70s. You see these women, these kids, these going around. You still hear white women throwing their men under the bus. I'm just saying, that's what you don't hear. But imagine a white girl seeing 007 and being like, why are you kissing that black girl? Imagine Pocahontas. Why he gonna leave me and go with the Indian girl? I'm just saying, sister, just a little FYI for that. But real talk, you guys, the blessing is that these guys are going through a situation where they have never felt this way. They've never been able to enjoy life. Even if they didn't have a date at all, when they go abroad, they can just enjoy, man. They can enjoy. They can have $5,000 maybe, depends on who it is, and they can live for 30 days. I mean, 3 months. 3 months maybe off $5,000. Depends on where you are, how you want to live. I was blessed as a kid to grow up with a passport bro dad, passport bro godfathers, passport bro uncles, passport bro mom, grandma went abroad. I mean, I was blessed. And my father, by the way, when he went abroad up with my stepmother, so he took his American wife abroad with him and his son. And I want to tell this to you ladies out there as well that are having an issue with passport bros. Tell you this, when it comes down to it, I'm a kid of a passport bro. And if you follow me at all, if you've ever followed me, ever seen my videos before, then you know that my dad left the USA at a very young age, sick of the racism, discrimination, all that crap. There's a whole lot more. He left with his American wife, and then he boomed abroad, specifically in Nigeria, Lagos, and Africa, okay? This is in the 1980s. And you know my godfather, Alex Haley, the Haley family. Another one, if you know Roots, the Roots book, the Roots saga, that's the Haleys. Left America, went to abroad, stayed at my home, my family's home in Africa while he was writing his book and doing his investigation. There was no internet, there was no, right? So he had to go to Africa and find his roots, right? Got the book now, got the movie, got the saga, got the series. He was empowered abroad. And we're all the kids of these people. We're the kids. So if your husbands, no matter reason why they're going, if they get out there and get expanded, and or either you go together as a family with your kids, it will change your life. That generation, which now they're jumping in here with the propaganda, but that generation, our parents and grandparents who were passport bros and passport sisters, they weren't looking for wives necessarily. That they weren't looking for any of that. But they were looking for the lifestyle and the opportunities which still exist abroad, especially for Black folks. Black American folks, especially. There's Black American, privilege abroad. And the opportunities that you see abroad, the things that come out, the way that you can live, the mental health value that you see is real. I've actually dated foreigners pretty much my whole life. I've been blessed about that. I never saw barriers. I was just looking for love. And I dated foreigners in America and abroad. So it was never, I understood that one, the world was bigger. I wasn't limited by anything. As I told you, I went to the American International School. Thank you, fam. Thank you, dad, my mom, who was blessed to Africa because they could never afford to put me in that damn school in America. I would never have experienced that. We're from Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas. I would be at Pembroke. We couldn't even afford Pembroke. So when he went abroad, I went to American International School in Lagos, Nigeria, in elementary school. It was a blessing. And a lot of y'all are fighting with each other, not realizing maybe you need to go as a couple. Because as a kid, that changed my life. When I came back to the States in junior high, I was woke as fuck way back then. Just now getting woke, just now seeing all the history and all the news is fake and all that crap abroad, they already knew. They would tell you, ain't no white folks in Egypt. What are you talking about? When I was in high school, I had an apartment in Mexico and a Mexican partner. In high school, I had a business in high school. We would outsource. We had partners in Mexico. I was internationally thinking already. I tried it all. I dated white. I dated Asian, Latino, German, Russian. There was no war before. And Black folks, Black Puerto Ricans, Black Americans, Black Africans, Black Cubans, Boricuas. Shout out to you. I tried really hard in the USA, y'all. Tried. But you and I know it's hard. Imagine in the Philippines, there is no such thing as divorce. And majority of the people are cool. They're okay. Some folks should have got, but it ain't a thing. But in America, we divorce 3, 4, 5. I got 3 stepmothers, y'all, and stepfathers. Because life in the USA can be hard. And you know that we put relationships, all of them, whether it's a spouse or family, we put relationships secondary because we're so busy on the grind in the USA getting that bag. You know it's true. We have the curse of ambition in America. So what do you expect these passport bros to do? I think they're trying to be patriots by not telling you it's an America thing, blaming the women. But at the end of the day, okay, if that's the case, then bring a woman home. No, you like it. Give me an example. I haven't bought a suit for business or for work in over a decade. Don't need it. I can go to a business meeting, close a deal, get a new client at a business meeting, get mad respect in shorts and a polo shirt and some slippers, some slides, some flip-flops. At a meeting, get mad respect because abroad, there's no racism like it is in the States. They know that Black folks can get shit done. They know it. It's all about your merit. It's not about the suits and all the bling, and you don't have to prove anything to nobody. It's not about the bullshit fronting. That's not what it's about at all. So how can you blame these passport bros? And how are you thinking that these guys are doing all of this just because they want a girlfriend or a wife? I think they have it confused too, ladies. So I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. But the truth of it is they have more issues. They can't be the man they want to be, not because of the women, but because of the cost of living in the United States. Because in the United States, racism is real and the access is denied for many of us in America. We know it's true, especially if you're one of us entrepreneurs. So when you go abroad and you all of a sudden see, oh my God, I'm Black American. That's an asset. I have enough money to be able to treat the woman that I love, no matter who the fuck it is, to dinner or to whatever. Maybe you're still struggling, but you can enjoy. You're struggling on a whole new level. And you don't need minority supplier certification. I don't need no Black access or equal opportunity BS from nobody. You don't even need it. We are Black Americans and we are the shit. And they know that. They know that as Black Americans, we are at the top of our game. The world knows it. They know that Nike, NBA wouldn't be shit without Black folks, American folks. They know it. They see the videos. They see the games. We're the only ones stuck. We're the ones, number 10, y'all, Black folks, we're the ones who are late. Remember that? Stats show you guys that Black America, we are one of the wealthiest communities on earth. Next to white folks. We spend so much time competing with white folks and we don't see how far we have come, how good we're doing. Black America makes and spends all the money, of course, but spends more money than most countries. Not all, not some, not a few. Most countries. We earn and spend more than most countries, especially if you put it in the conversion rate. We are a global phenomenon. We are hip hop. We're urban culture. People around the world, especially in Asia, they can literally make a living, feed their kids, be a celebrity, maybe even be rich as hell, just off lip syncing and dancing to our music on TikTok, live, on a cruise ship. People are living just lip syncing. So they know, and they know who they're lip syncing. They know it's a Black. They know we can sing. They know we can dance. They know all this. So when you're abroad, you're not really a nigga no more. These passport bros, they get off the damn plane, y'all, and then they experience something they cannot express to you. And believe me, it's not about the women. They are also a different man abroad. They can be different. Because in the United States, no matter who you are, in the United States, you're still a nigga. In a negative way. You still are. Abroad, that can be a positive word. Nigga could mean authentic. It's a reality, y'all. It's a reality. So for the brother out there making $25,000 a year or $35,000, $45,000, whatever the hell, which $25,000 a year in America, is inherent poverty in the United States, especially for a Black man. high interest, high credit score. That's you're living broke. Or if you're making 45K or 100K, I'm kind of still talking to you too, because you know that in the States, even if you're Oprah, Wesley Snipes, Obama, they've all talked about discrimination, being pulled over by the police, all these things. So if you're making 25, 35, 45,000, you ain't nobody. So how is your life? How is your worrying? What's your life consist of? What kind of food are you eating? What kind of experience do you have even any money to go get mental health to take care? You don't have none of that. There's nothing extra. So they've all experienced discrimination. They've all been experiencing issues with the police, and all in the United States, maybe even the UK. So now all of a sudden, these brothers, wounded, beaten down by women, by the environment that they're in, and they don't even know this because they don't talk to no shrinks. So they don't know this. They blaming the women. But when they go abroad, all of a sudden, they're appreciated for their true value. They're enough. They've never been appreciated. They've never probably heard thank you. They've never probably heard I love that. You have no idea what a lot of these folks, a lot of these black men with PTSD are going through. They have no idea. But when they come here, all of a sudden their diabetes goes down, the high pressure goes down, their high blood pressure goes down, right? Because they're appreciated. They're enough. They're worthy. Those are all things that most Black American men in the United States have never experienced. In my cocktail, y'all. They've never experienced it. They have never, ever known what it was like that today, right this second, you're enough. So, sisters, give them a break. The Passport Bros kind of understand you're battling a situation of circumstance. Then your mental health. You go abroad. This happens. You feel joy for the first time. Your mental health is better. These brothers, their high blood pressure seemingly immediately improves. So now you can actually be a better man. But nothing's changed. They're not making any more money. Maybe they're making less money. The environment changed. They're saying the women, but you know what? White dudes, they go crazy. Remember, the white dudes are seeing brown women going crazy. It's not the women, y'all. It's not the women. It's because once they get there and they experience joy, when they get back to the stage now, y'all, come on now. They don't want to date nobody. They can't date. They don't want to spend no money because now they know how far their money goes. They just want to plan their next trip or figure how they can move to abroad and live there and do a business or something like that, or how they can get a job. Healthcare is cheaper. Checkups are cheaper. Things like if they're paying out of pocket for a lot of things. So why shouldn't they get their path? Why shouldn't they? Because just think about it. No one understands the mental health that they're going through, but when you know that you can do so much better somewhere else, in this case abroad, it changes them, man. They don't know. They are complaining about women and how they're treated in the States, but that's not really the thing. They can date a better caliber of woman because they can be a better caliber man abroad. You guys, I want to show you this clip, you guys, for the Passport Bros. I want to run this home because I want the Passport Bros. We've got a trip. We're going to put this trip together. I want folks to understand that Passport Bros, expats of any kind, Passport Sistas, there's a whole situation. It's a lot more, a lot bigger than what people are thinking about it. So we're putting this trip together. King's Landing is coming, and we have Passport Bros. We have a tour, and we're working with the Philippines Department of Tourism. We're working with the U.S. Embassy, working with local resorts, local celebrities. You guys, I want to show that it's more than just meeting girls. It's more than just sex. The Passport Bros and Sisters and expats in general, the whole exodus is bigger than ever. And it's about medical, it's about business, it's about health, and it's about wealth and quality of life. So we're putting all this together. We're showing everybody, we want everybody to fly out. We're pulling this at the end of the year, summertime. Everybody's off. The kids are probably out of school. And maybe you can come with your girl, come with your wife, come with your husband, like the one girl Cara Celeste did. And you can enjoy this. So you guys keep this in mind. Passport Bros, the takeover. You guys, this is going to be something really, really great. Also, you guys, come on back to me. I can show on the camera real quick. You guys, I'm glad that you're watching this. We're going to be back. We're just testing things right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It's just a test to run through. We got new team, new people around. So we're testing all the systems, y'all. Everything is running smooth. The guys in the back, Mal, Julius, all you guys are amazing. I appreciate that. Remember, you guys, Kareem Jackson, success for everyone, and that means you. So we're off for the weekend, you guys. We're going to come back on Monday and have the real Passport Bros episode. And then on Tuesday, you guys, the bank is here. If you guys remember, We Credit Union in Kansas, Missouri, the first Black credit union in my hood back home, is opening up. And they're going to be back onto the show again for a second episode. So this is going to be really, 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 really nice for this. So I appreciate that. I'm excited about that. But you guys understand something, is it the Passport Bros phenomenon? Being a Passport Bro saved my company, saved my life. Because it's not about what you think. When it comes down to it, America doesn't really want you guys to know what the hell is out here. It's like when you watch those movies and they don't want you to escape because you're going to see outside the Matrix or something. And so they're pitting us against each other, making it towards a negative thing, when at the end of the day, I do believe the brothers, when they admit it, they got some stress, some issues going on, some mental issues going on. Because they should not be blaming you ladies for this. I do understand that. But at the other side of the spectrum, ladies, you are smarter than us. You're smarter than men. You should know when you're being manipulated and know when you're being lied to. Know when your brothers are being lied on. Know when your brothers are being fed bullshit. Because when it comes down to it, as an expat, whether you're a passport bro or a passport sister, being abroad, the lifestyle itself, America has the issue right now. UK has the issue right now. Folks are leaving in the droves, millions of people. There's over 3.5 million Americans abroad alone. And we can vote, by the way, too. Keep that in mind. Expats, passport bros, passport sisters, we can all vote. So understand something. It's bigger. And these guys, maybe they need a little more understanding. So anyway, you guys, Kareem Jackson, it's been a great show. You guys, we're going to close it out. They're going to play one more commercial. I just want to grab my ebook. It's on Google Play, the App Store, at KareemAntonio.com/my-ebooks. Get my ebook. It explains how I got free, how I outsourced everything, and how I became a passport bro or expat, and it changed my whole life. It's a book about that. It's not about passport bros or necessarily. It's more about how I did it and how I use outsourcing to become a passport bro full time, I guess you might say. But you guys, thank you. I'll see you on Monday. Love you guys very much. And to the team back in the back there, thanks for running everything. And cheers and good morning and happy Friday, yo. Hey, you guys, Kareem Jackson, you were live on the set. I've got some news to tell you. 10 years ago, I left California, USA on the beach, and I got on a plane. I went to the tropics, and I reinvented myself. I wanted to turn my dreams into reality. I had a great time, great friends. I published magazines, books. I meditated. I sipped coconuts, you guys. I had tattoo competition, weekly shows, and I want you guys to know I sat down, and I wanted to write step by step how I did it. How did I get free? How did I outsource everything? How did I get to where I could run my company from my laptop? And now I finished it. It is done. My new book, you guys, Outsource Everything, is out now. I finished it. I'm telling you all about how I gained my freedom, how I live in the tropics next to the beach in a beautiful lifestyle, and I still run my business. I outsource everything. My new ebook, it's out now, you guys. It's available right now, you guys. I made it to where freedom is here for you. You can get the same freedom that I did. It's totally possible, and it's totally doable. And this has never been a better time than to do it. Grab my new ebook, Outsource Everything, on Google Play and the App Store, you guys. And of course, KareemAntonio.com/my-ebook. Outsource Everything. Outsource Everything, How to Be a Minimalist CEO by Kareem Jackson. Introduction for small business owners and entrepreneurs. Presented by K&Co America and the Chunks Group. To break free. Oh my God, you guys are still here. Hey, okay, you guys, I'm so glad you're still here. I'm so glad you stuck around to the end because I want to show you some more about my book. I'm so excited about this. Outsource Everything, out now, you guys. It's out now. Go grab it. On my website, you guys, KareemAntonio.com. You can go to the App Store, any of these places, and go grab it. I want you to sit down, ponder this, and think about, why do I have the stress I have? Why am I working so hard? Why am I a slave to my business? Why do I not have more freedom? There's folks all over the world looking that can outsource to you. I'm going to introduce you to this, tell you why you don't need that new car. You don't need that bling bling. You don't need that house right now. Outsource everything. Get free. What good is that money? What good is all that fame and fortune if you are working every day like it's a job? Freedom is here. It's here for you, you guys. Grab my ebook, you guys. Outsource Everything. Google Play, the App Store, and of course, KareemAntonio.com/my ebook. Go grab it, you guys. Hey, you guys, I want to go a quick reminder before I get out of the studio here. You guys, the Wealth Bowl tax season kickoff, you guys, is Tuesday next week. We have the fine folks again here from the whole We Development, the Black Bank in Kansas City, my hometown. They're going to be here again on the show. You guys are talking about finance. Of course, we're kicking off the tax season. So before you get your W-2s, before you get your tax returns, we're trying to talk to y'all about some money and some finance talks because y'all need to not be spending and wasting this money. So I'm bringing the bankers over here to help you guys learn a little bit about how to save your damn money. And the whole thing kicks off the tax season. It kicks off Black History Month in February. So I wanted you guys to be here for that. That is Tuesday, y'all. So keep in touch. Again, thanks for being here. Tuesday, the Wealth Bowl tax season kickoff with me. And A.L. Johnson is going to be here with me too, by the way. A.L. Johnson is going to be with me. We didn't upgrade the graphic yet, but he's going to be on the graphic pretty soon. So again, you guys, thanks for being here. I wanted to close you out with that. Remind y'all, see you on Tuesday as well, honey. So we'll see you Monday and Tuesday.